When a man's desires become his God, that man is dead. In 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 6, it said, him that liveth for pleasure, he said he is dead while he is walking. He is dead. He is dead. When your desire masters you, you are finished. We were not created to live based on our desires. We were created to live by faith. The Bible said in 2 Corinthians 5:7, it said we walk by faith, not by sensory perception, not by feelings, not by desires. The difference between us and animals is that animals live by their desires. A goat can sleep with his mother, a he-goat. So long as there's desire, all they need to do is to satisfy it. But we don't live by feelings. Feelings come to appetize our existence. However, we walk by faith. We walk by faith. When a man is mastered by his desires, he becomes a slave. And so the devil knows that it is given to men to pursue desires. And so what he does is that he begins to energize desires that are against your destiny. And when you fuel those desires, you discover you begin to depart from God's program for your life. That's why in 1 John chapter 2 verse 15, he said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. He said, they that love the world, he said, the love of the Father is not in them. He said, what is in the world? The lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. A man who is awake is one who controls his feelings. Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 27, he said, I beat my body. I bring my body under subjection. That's a man who is awake. His desires does not control him. But can I shock you? Many Christians are ruled by their desires. That's why, if you like, bring them to 10 impartation service. The devil is waiting for them in the beer parlor. Lay hands on them. Pour a drum of oil. Don't worry. After Sunday, he will meet me here on Monday evening. I'm waiting for him. If you like, lay hands on the person. Carry your jacket. Clothe the person. After 2 weeks, he's going to the brothel to look for the harlot. Because the moment his desire comes, he becomes a slave. And so even though he's looking at his destiny, he can never touch it. Because a slave of desire is a man who is already in the grave, even though he's breathing. Some are controlled by their anger. They use 10 years to build something. They use 1 day to destroy it. And then they come back, they say, I don't know why. Their desires, their emotions, their appetites have mastered them. It's a state of death. Any man who his desires rule is a man who is asleep to reality.